This week, we're starting a very special parsha. We're starting to meet our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham is the beginning of our nation. And the beginning of our nation starts with a walk. It's very interesting. God comes to Abraham and says to him, go. I want you to leave your land, leave your homeland, leave your father's house, leave everything behind, and go to a land that I will show you. Now, it's a very weird command coming from God. What does that mean, go? Like, it should have said, leave your home and go here. Why is it go out of your homeland, go out of your land, leave? It's like such a dramatic saying. And what is exactly standing behind it? And why is that the beginning of our nation? Why is that the first thing? Like, I would think that the first thing that Abraham would do maybe would be the whole thing with Isaac, the Akedat Yitzchak. So what is the idea behind the lecha that we have? Lech lecha me'artzecha u'mimoladecha u'mbet avicha. So I saw a very nice idea this year about Abraham. What is the point that Abraham teaches us? There's a very famous book that was written in the last few years called Startup Nation. So the first entrepreneur of the world, the first Hebrew entrepreneur is Abraham. He's the first one that comes and makes a change in the world. He's the first Steve Jobs. And what does he do? He comes and teaches us monotheism. The whole world is idol worship, and he comes and says, no, there is one God to the world. But what is idol worship? If we actually think about it, it's such a stupid concept. If I would come to anybody today and say, hey, go bow down to your iPhone, go bow down to your car, everyone would say, what are you, crazy? The iPhone is a phone, the car is a car. I'm not going to bow down to a figure that looks like the sun because it's my... Idol worshipping doesn't look logic. But what is the idea behind the idol worshipping? Is that it's the masses that do it. It becomes a custom. When we're stuck in our customs, we're idol worshipping because we're not thinking. We're just doing things for no reason. And what is the first thing that God comes to Abraham and says to him? He says, go. Break out of your customs. Break out of your habits. Stop being the regular Abraham that was stuck in idol worshipping. His father was the biggest idol worshiper. He says, go. I want you to break out of it. We have to start thinking to make a change in our lives. We're so stuck so many times, and it doesn't matter whether religious, secular, Sephardi, Ashkenazi, it doesn't matter what our backgrounds are, but we're so stuck in our ways that we don't even think. We don't stop and say, hey, maybe I can do something better. Maybe I can think differently. Maybe what my friend is saying to me is correct. No, because we're so used to habits. And habits are the root of all idol worshipping. Because it's stupid. Afterwards, when we finish with the habit, we think that was, what are we, crazy? We were smoking for so many years. We were stuck somewhere for so many years just because we thought that was the right thing to do. But that's exactly what Abraham comes and teaches us. And that's built into our genetics today. And every Jew is to start thinking. Is to saying, okay, there's a problem. Let's fix it. And not to get stuck in those habits. So from this Shabbos on, we have to start thinking so we can find the right way to go and not just get stuck in our habits.